Good morning, all of you. Today we are going to discuss our next important chapter, that is retirement of a partner. First thing I just want to tell you that you have to do it only till question number 40 because adjustment of capital is deleted from your syllabus for this year only. So, what is the meaning of retirement of a partner? A partner has a right to retire after giving notice in advance. If any partner wants to retire, then he just have to give notice in advance to remaining partner and he can easily retire. So what will the effect of retiring partner? That means old partnership ends but firm continues. Firm will continue between continuing partners but only old partnership ends. This question can comes in multiple MCQs questions, so keep it in mind. Next, entitled to get. If a partner retire, what things he will entitled to get? What he can entitle? The very first is share in goodwill. Second is share in reserves plus share in revaluation profit and loss as well as accumulated profits and loss will also be there. So accounting problems. What kind of accounting problems can arise at the time of retirement? There can be basically 6 type of problem that can arise. The first is calculation of new ratio and gaining ratio. It's quite normal. When some partner retire, then there is a change between ratio. So new ratio we have to calculate and gaining ratio. If any partner retire, then old partners must gain something. That's why we have to calculate gaining ratio. Second is accounting treatment of goodwill because retiring partner entitled to get share in goodwill. So that's why. Third is accounting treatment of revaluation of assets and liabilities. As we already know, whenever there is a change in partnership, we have to do revaluation of assets and liabilities. Next one is accounting treatment of reserves and accumulated profit and losses. Definitely retiring partner will share in that. Second last is payment to retiring partner. How much is paid to him? It can be transferred to his loan or paid in cash. Next, last one, adjustment of capital. This topic is deleted for this year only. Now, as I told you, the first problem is calculation of new ratio. So, how we can calculate new ratio? Calculation of new ratio for in first case. For example, there are three partners X, Y and Z. Their old ratio is 3:2:1. If X retire, the new ratio will become Y and Z, that is equal to 2:1. If Y retires, then new ratio will become 3:1 between X and Z. And if Z retires, then new ratio will become 3:2 between X and Y. It's quite simple. Next we have one more case. If remaining partner purchase the share of retiring partner in specified proportion. What does it mean? For example, A, B and C are partners for 5:4:3 and B retires. What is the share of B? 5 plus 4 plus 3. Total will be 12. So share of B will be 4/12. This is taken by A and C in 1:1. Then A will gain 4/12 multiply 1/2 because share of B multiply the ratio in which he gains. So 4/12 multiply 1/2 that is equal to 2/12 and C will gain 4/12 multiply 1/2 that is equal to 2/12. Keep it in mind that it's not necessary that this ratio is always 1/1, 1:1. It can be 2:1, it can be 3:2. If 2:1 is there, then what we will do? 4/12 that means B's share, retiring partner share multiply gaining ratio that means 2/3. Then 4/12 multiply 1/3. So how new ratio will be calculated? Old ratio of A plus gain of A. Old ratio of A is 5/12 and gain is 2/12. So new share will become 7/12 and C's new share will be old share that is 3/12 and gain is 2/12. So 3/12 plus 2/12 that is equal to 5/12. So new ratio between A and C will be 7:5. I hope it's quite clear. Next, one more thing. If we have to calculate gaining ratio. Then gaining ratio is equal to new minus old, because new share is more and old share is less. That's why new minus old. So keep it in mind that illustration number 14 is most important. So please do that. Next we have difference between sacrifice and gaining ratio. All of us, you have to tell the meaning. Sacrificing is calculating when any partner is admitted, and retiring is calculating when any partner is retired. So sacrificing ratio is calculated at the time of admission and gaining ratio is calculated at the time of retirement. Formula of sacrificing is old minus new. Formula of gaining ratio is new minus old. And the third one is in sacrificing ratio, goodwill is divided, which is bring in by new partner. And in gaining ratio, goodwill is paid to retiring partner because he is retiring from the business. Thank you.